everybody. Welcome to New Thought Musician Showcase. I'm your host, Jane Thornton. My guest on the show today is Kim Belew. Welcome, Kim.
Hello, good to be here.
So, Kim is a conscious rapper. She is also a spoken word artist. And more recently, she also sings. She's done that at the past two Empower Music and Arts Awards.
Mm-hmm.
And she apparently is also going for a minister's license in the New Thought community.
Yes.
So you want to tell us some about this?
Yeah. So I am the part-time spiritual leader at New Thought Unity of Cincinnati. And I'm in what's called the Field Ministry Program through Unity Worldwide Ministries, which means I'm currently working in the field. They'll do a special dispensation, and I'll be able to be a minister in a few years after working in this position. So very exciting.
Great. I saw your TED Talk, TEDx Talk, and I also watched your interview with Tachi Cameron on In America, Waking Up Roulette. So I know some of where you're coming from. I can feel your pain, and I can applaud you for, picking your life up and doing what you've done. I mean, you've done more than a lot of people do in their entire lifetime. So Kim, I know from your TED Talk, TEDx Talk, that you went through life-changing surgery, and at the same time had another thing on your mind.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So in 2021, I did the audition for the TEDx Talk and went through 4 rounds of that. And as soon as I found out I was able to, or selected to give the TEDx Talk, the next month I had a health challenge and found out I had ovarian cancer. At that time, it was in July of 2021, they said I had a 4-inch mass on my left ovary. And I began a lot of meditation and prayer and affirmations with my body for the time between finding that out and having this life-saving surgery, because I had a 16-pound mass in my abdomen, and they had to get in there as quick as possible. So for 30 days, I did nothing but send love and light to my body, to the cancer, to all of it. And I went in on September 20th and had the surgery, have a 12-inch incision in my abdomen so that they could remove this cyst and have a hysterectomy. When the results came back, I had a 1/2 inch of cancer. I had shrunk it down from 4 inches to a 1/2 inch. And it was a low enough stage that I'm here, and I'm beyond grateful. It's a miracle. And 30 days later, I gave a TED Talk. So I had this surgery and then gave that TED Talk on October 20th. So it was really a miracle, and it's why I wrote Melody of My Soul.
That's quite a scare, all right. I mean, one would think you go into it almost assuming that it's really bad.
Yes.
And I mean, that size mass in your body. Exactly. Well, you overcame that, and we're glad you did.
Yeah.
We're glad that you shared some of your story, and we're going to watch this Melody of My Soul.
I have the honor and delight of introducing our next artist, Kim Belew. Start coming this way, please, my dear. Kim, was it a Posy nomination? Or no, the spoken word category. Of course, you can't hear him because he's not on a mic. First rule of performance. 2014 spoken word category. And I think she has stunning hair. It's always a beautiful color. And I believe, where is she? Oh, she's put together a band, as you see, or you will see. Yeah. And aren't you becoming a minister now? I am. Look at this. She, because of her Posse nomination, she is now on the, she's now decided to become a minister.
So stop submitting your songs now.
You never know what will happen. Please welcome Kim Belew.
Well, last September, I shared a song on this stage that I had just finished. It was really in the raw form. And I did something that I'd never done before because I'm a rapper. Maybe I'm just doing it so people come to my PJ Jam room and hear that I actually can rap. It might be just that kind of promotion. But I sang in front of a bunch of amazing singers and musicians. And I did this raw song, and afterwards, J.D. Martin contacted me and said, I want to produce that song. And so I just got the production of the song from him about 6 weeks ago. And so it's a band-produced song from J.D. And I wrote this song after having life-saving surgery and giving a TED Talk within 30 days of each other in 2021. And when you do something like that, it changes you. And so for me, it was like going into the bridge of a song where the notes change and coming out the other side with a completely different song and saying, okay. And so I didn't bother to turn around and pick up the pieces of who I was. I've carried on with the new song. And so anyone who's been through something that changes you from the inside out like that, this is the melody of my soul. In the middle of my life, like a bridge of a song, the notes all changed, and so I sang along. It was like a song I knew from long ago. Melody of my soul. Had to fully surrender, 'cause the song I knew before was dramatic and amazing. I had memorized the score. Then the harmony changed, made those notes seem out of key. Melody of my soul came to me. I didn't try to fight it. I let the new song in. Notes rising from my cells, pouring through my skin. So I thanked the song before and released it through the door. And as I tremble, the first note is where I'll start as I share this new song of my heart. New song of my heart. In the middle of my life, like a bridge of a song, the notes have changed. So I sing along, sing this precious song I knew from long ago. Melody of my soul.
So Kim, could we talk about spoken word as opposed to well, it could be poetry, it could be rapping, or is spoken word different from rapping?
It is, yes.
Say more.
Yeah, so rap is always going to be set to music. It's going to rhyme. It's going to be rhythmically like a song, whereas spoken word doesn't have to rhyme. It doesn't have to be rhythmic. It doesn't necessarily have music. Oftentimes it does not. So it's more poetry, and it's just a different style altogether. Although one can move into the other easily, they're not the same at all. So, yeah, if I was to submit a rap song to the Posies, it would not go into the spoken word category because of the music part. So, yeah.
Okay. Tell us about your singing, because that was great that you just spontaneously was able to just make that transition from spoken word and now into singing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I still love doing the rapping, and I still love doing that music. I started progressing with my voice because I was reading The Four Agreements, which is one of my favorite books. And I was reading it for like the 10th time and realized I had been told when I was younger that I shouldn't sing. And I took that as a belief. And so a few years ago, I decided just to start singing just to empower my voice. And through that process, empowered it enough to maybe sing in front of people. And then I wrote this song. And so it's just me transforming in front of the world and expanding my own voice. Yeah. So.
And the artists loved it. I mean, Gary did a lovely thing in 2017, the 17th Posies in 2022 to accompany you, and then you had accompaniment Kilpatrick. That was great. And, they both of them, when you listen to those songs, they do very nice solos in the key. I mean,
yeah.
What talented musicians you're working with, too.
Amazing, yeah.
Gary and Lucy, wow.
Right. Grateful they said yes.
So, would you like to talk about some of your songs, the Seed album, how that came about, and then we could listen to some of those tracks.
Yeah.
Where would you like to start? We have the Seed song on the Seed album.
That's a great song. So I love that song, and I would love to tell you about the song and how that album came about whenever you're ready.
Okay, let's watch the song first.
Mm-hmm.
It'll get us in the mood.
Yeah.
Also what we read. Love is the seed.
Took the stage and felt so much pain. People walked out, excitement turned to doubt. How could this be? Couldn't they see this wonderful gift? They'd awakened in me. Terrible felt to see them walk out. One to cry, one to shout. The moment I thought maybe I'll quit, wasn't sure I'd handle it. Fire inside, never felt before. It's mine to share, not to ignore. Must have been chosen, I'm strong enough. Hold this gift, wrapped in love. That's what I did. Turned it around and made that stage holy ground. Didn't matter who stayed or walked away. I chose to send love anyway.
Love, let it find you open. May your head remind you what we sow is also what we reap. Love is the seed.
I didn't know by playing it small, by helping others to stand tall. Really, I was hiding, afraid to shine. The shadow of another never claimed mine. It's not easy being a pioneer. I'll keep standing here. I believe I was chosen to carry this gift. Show new ways to inspire, uplift. With the breath and tears in my eyes, I have the courage to finally rise. Stop playing small, stop playing games. Be the greatest me without any shame. Look out, cause I'm ready to claim my honor, my power, my own personal name. Here I stand, oh yes indeed, claiming the seed inside of me.
Love, let it find you open. May your head remind you what we sow is also what we reap. Love is the seed.
Oh yeah. I'm emerging. I feel so amazing. Yeah, the seed is growing, it's reaching, it's knowing. I'm ready, it's planted. Let's go, let's grow. I'm ready, I know, I got it all inside of me. Yeah, no need to find me. I'm already reaping and stretching and knowing I'm in the sun. Here I go. Yeah, I'm the seed. It's inside. Yeah, the seed.
So is also what we reap. Love is the seed.
Oh yeah, that's right. Here I am, emerging. Yeah, I'm ready. Stretching so far. I reach, I evolve, I rise. I'm strong, so vibrant. I'm the seed, dynamic, amazing. Yeah, feel so powerful. See all those colors bursting forth. I am, yeah, the potential of everything that the seed is. That's what I am. Yeah, here I go. Watch out, amazing things. Ha, right inside the seed that I am. Yeah.
Love is the seed.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love how it's a meditation basically on a seed and what it does and how it feels, and then you translate that into how you're feeling, and it's wonderful.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about the vocal and band accompaniment you got for that song and for everything on this LP, The Seed.
Yeah, so I went to Kim Meredith's studio to record that album, and her and her son Parker helped me. I had a bunch of songs that were started or not quite complete or maybe in the baby stage, and we finished writing all of those songs and created the music for those in the studio together up at her house in Naperville, which is near Chicago. So, and that was in 2015. So I'm currently working on my third CD right now, hoping to get that complete by the end of the year. So.
It's time to rise, 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 rise up to your feet. It's time to rise, 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 and be the change we need.
There's a new day upon us, and things are quite clear. There's no yesterday, the future is here. There's no moving forward, but taking steps back. No place for the youngins if we can't bridge a gap. If we teach our minds and we're ready to start, the way it begins is in our own heart. There's no need to question the change that we see. We're just taking old ways and setting them free. Now I'd like to teach the world today a familiar song in a different way. It's a song of hope, of peace, of love, of standing together and not giving up. Yes, now is the time, y'all, to open our eyes and join in together, cause today we will rise.
It's time to rise, 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 rise up to your feet. It's time to rise, 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 and be the change we need.
If we release and let go, we can stand up and show. The spirit will help us embrace the unknown. It's now we need love and patience to spare. No gossip, no critics, it'll get us nowhere. We need to look to the future and learn from the past. Take a deep breath and begin a new path. We'll be teaching our children great lessons in change and healing and growing. Let's start it our way. Talking about something different, something fresh, something new. So that shows our kids we embrace them too. You can't speak of change and leave out a generation. And without new ideas, where we be in our nation? Together we're able to make changes in life, and together we're able to help others rise.
Wow. A very strong message of transcendence.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the lyrics that, they'll be, if there's no place for the youngins, if we don't get our act together, there's no place for the youngins. And that is really a message for the global warming whole thing, where we're destroying this planet.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of things, to be preparing everything for the next generation, right?
Yeah.
And inviting them in.
Yeah. So where are you going next with, you've had this LP, The Seed, and it's a lot of, it is singing. You are rapping, but you are singing. And so this transition shouldn't have been such a surprise to the Empower audience, but I think it was.
Right. Yeah. I think it was that I didn't rap at all. And yeah, so the next album will be called Melody of My Soul, and it'll be a combination this time of rapping, and there will be some songs on there that will be just me singing, like Melody of My Soul. It's going to show the transformation that I've had in my life, even with the rap songs that are going to be on there. They'll be different than the ones on the Seed. So you'll notice the difference, and I've softened a lot, so you'll notice that softer presence. So,
and I'd encourage you in next sessions that you have at Kim Shar's or any other recording studio or any other recording venue, at Unity of Cincinnati, I have the ability to make use of church music and videos. So to capture those if you can, and start building a video portfolio of yourself.
yeah. Yeah, all my Sunday services from New Thought Unity are all recorded and out on their YouTube channel. So we have several years worth of Sunday talks, as well as me doing music at those in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know where to look, frankly. I
Yeah.
thought you were from Kentucky and you were visiting Cincinnati when I saw that you were.
Yeah, well, I do live in northern Kentucky, but it's kind of a tri-state area region.
Sure.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll look there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get a lot out of the two Empower festivals that you went to?
Oh, yeah. I love the Empower Music Festivals. And that was, this year was my 12th year of attending. So I always
Did
enjoyed
not know
it.
that.
Yeah. I've been attending since 2011. So yeah, so it's been a wonderful tool for me to connect to other musicians who are interested in creating the same type of music that I create, and also other communities and ministers and spiritual leaders from all over the country. So I've gotten to know so many amazing, inspiring people through Empower, and then just being inspired at the music festival through the workshops and hearing other musicians, talk about having the same challenges that I have. So.
Right. So is there a message for our studio audience that you'd like to share beyond, the obvious, like the cosmic message that we've given today through your music?
Yeah, I mean, I think my message to anyone is find your voice, whatever that is. It doesn't have to be a musician voice or a speaker voice, but what is your voice? What is the thing that's going to help you heal? And then share that with the world, because there are others who might find healing through that voice as well. And you never know where inspiration may come. I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for someone just saying to me, hey, you want to do a cover song on a Sunday morning? And here I am, more than 20 years later, being a songwriter, musician, speaker. Never dreamed that was going to open up. So you just never know who you're going to inspire just by doing your own work and sharing it with the world.
Exactly. Very inspirational. And, creativity in all its forms is that. It's a very affirmative act. It's also, you have to get past, is anybody going to like this?
Right.
And just do it. And then, the synchronicity of life makes things happen. If you put yourself out there, put some effort into it, then providence moves too. That's sort of a quote from the Himalaya expedition. But providence, that is an old-fashioned word for spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Thank you for being my guest today, Kim.
Yeah, I'm so grateful to have been on your show. Thank you.
Absolutely. And you can go to the Empower store and your webpage also for buying CDs.
Yeah, KimBelew.com, spelled out.com. And what you'll find there is upcoming events. You can, if you want to book me, you can fill out a form. You can buy CDs and music. And just read a little bit more about my story, and you can access my TED Talk there as well.
Great. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Wash over me, yeah, I am free. So cleansing release. I let go and I receive. Peace, cool peace. Peace wash over me. Peace, cool peace. Peace wash over me. So cleansing release. Wash over me, yeah, I am free. So cleansing release. I let go and I receive. Love, your love. Love wash over me. Love, your love. Love wash over me. So cleansing release. Wash over me, yeah, I am free. So cleansing release. let go and I receive. Grace, sweet grace, grace wash over me. Grace, sweet grace, grace wash over me. So cleansing release, wash over